feel transportation is a concern in our region? Yes or no? If yes, what local and regional solutions must be considered? And thirdly, how would you propose a plan for developing and funding those solutions?
As I jotted down, the first question is, do you think transportation is a problem in Isanti County, yes or no? I definitely feel it's a problem with people commuting to and from the cities. We have very few trunk highways that allow efficient transportation. So, yes, in that respect, I think it's a problem. I do not see a huge problem commuting within the county. We have a few problems with bridges because there are not a lot of bridges, but we don't have problems within the county. What local regional solutions would you propose? Is that the next question? Okay. First of all, I do think we need to have a formal ride-share program developed within the county for those people that are commuting outside of our county. Perhaps the local transportation could be handled through the Heartland Express and some of the other transportation facilities that we have. The rail station, as I understand it, there are basically two different transportation plans on the table. One is for a rail station in the county and also for a commuter line, which is very definitely in the future. The plans to fund this would be the next part of that question, and I do not see a great deal of funding necessary for rideshare programs. It really can be a volunteer organization. There doesn't really need to be a lot of funding. The other ones, I know that there are things on the table, and it's a futuristic plan at this point, and I really need to get more information on it before I can give you any further plans. Thank you.
Absolutely, unequivocally. The average drive of an Isanti County resident to work is 40 minutes. That's a lot of time. That's much higher than the national average for most counties. 80% of our residents travel to the Twin Cities metropolitan area for work. We need to improve our transportation. I sit on the Trunk Highway 65 coalition with Councilmember Larson, and I don't see MnDOT doing anything to fix this problem. I think the commuter rail option that is on the table being discussed very extensively now is an option that does make a lot of sense since it's going over existing infrastructure, namely the BNSF rail lines. And I have been working very closely with my friends down in Anoka County and the North Star Coalition on that issue, and I hope to see it come here sooner than later. As Ms. Genin mentioned, the ride share, I completely agree with her on that is an important preamble to any kind of commuting options. We recently in our city council put aside $25,000 for a park and ride to get the ball started on that. I thought that was a great choice on this. I would like to see us quickly move to the next step of identifying a location and making that happen, because that will help facilitate mass transit options a lot better than anything else we can do at this time. Paying for this, it ain't going to be cheap. I'm fully aware of that. I looked at the price tags today on that, and it's millions and millions of dollars. And I think what we need to do is work closely with Congressman Overstar, work with the various legislators who are supporting this on a national and a state level, and do what we can to get the funds from those sources, because it's going to be an expensive proposition, that's for sure, but something that is needed here. It'll create jobs, it will create better movements of our residents down to the workplaces down in the Twin Cities area.
Park and rides seem to be the least expensive given the budgets where they are, and marketing a commuter rideshare program. Also, commuter rail, obviously, and then the busing, and then trying to get everything tied together. In regards to how to pay for it, again, 53 ideas how to cut the budget, that's seed money, and then cost-saving measures, and then working with our federal legislative partners. Obviously, we have a very powerful federal senator that has bought a lot of programs. Without their help, we're not going to get very far. And so again, it's developing partnerships and coming up with a good, solid plan and letting everybody know about that to get out ahead of it. Otherwise, if we don't, you know, the people, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, and we need to start squeaking, I guess is how I describe that.